Hey there, friend. In today's video, I want to show you the cutest snowman, and I'm using a wood kit that I got from my friend Monique over at Grace and Tattered Lace. I'll be sure to include some information in case you like this kit too, or you can just get inspiration in some way. But let me tell you what I'm up to. So you saw kind of what it looked like originally, what it's going to be put together. I painted the board in Waverly Moss chalk paint. While that was drying, I painted all the little wooden pieces that are going to be the body of the snowman in plaster by Waverly, and then I took some licorice matte, just craft paint, to do the little hat pieces. And once all that got dry, I'm going to go ahead and take just a little bit of folk art home decor wax, and I'm not going to rub it over the whole green, but I'm just trying to create some variation of color with the green so that you have some darker green that's kind of been aged with the wax, and you've got the lighter green. I think it'll just make for a really pretty background of these snowman. So after I do that, I'm just going to wipe it down a little bit, and that helps it go and kind of smooth out the rough brush lines. And then I'm going to take a sander and just kind of sand the edges of the hat portion. And then I'm also going to take some home decor antique wax in the color white. You could do this with any kind of craft paint, water it down. I just happen to really like the hue of this white wax. And so I just kind of brush that all over, and then I'm hoping it just kind of catches in some of the grooves of this rough wood. And I think that adds some fun variation. Now I'm going to stack up my snowman pieces to make sure I have them. There's a lot of things you could do with this. It ends up kind of sticking up the top, which I like. But you could turn the hat different ways if you wanted, but this is how I liked it laid out. And now I'm just going to attach all these wood pieces with some really great hot glue and get it all set, because now, I mean, this actually looks kind of cute like this, because but I'm going to finish it off. I'm going to add a face, and I'm going to add some embellishments. Now, I will say, because this wood is like a rough plywood, it's not as easy to paint as smooth surfaces. So I just kind of like did little stippling effect with my brush and kind of filled it in. And then I took this corrugated cardstock, which you could easily use cardboard. I just love the color of it. I didn't even end up painting it orange because I just liked it. It looked very natural. Then I'm going to do my little smile. And we'll have to add a twinkle in the eye as well. I just love the way the white snowman pops off the green. Green is one of my favorite colors in my home. And so I was just going to kind of play into that moody green look. And so I chose this really pretty ripped fabric plaid, brown plaid, to make the little scarf. And I think it's so cute. And then I pulled out some buttons that I have. This is out of one of my favorite jars of buttons from Walmart. If you've watched any of my videos or hung out with me for long enough, you'll know I love my little jar of buttons, but I have them in natural color, and then they got really pretty variations in the brown jar. Okay, now here's where it gets really fun, and this little snowman's giving out a message. And so I'm using my rubber stamps and a palette brand ink pad. And I'm just going to do Let It Snow. I like to play with sizes when I can, sizes of rubber stamps and uppercase and lowercase, and that's what I did here. So the Let It is in the lowercase, and then the snow stamps I'm doing in a little bit bigger font, and their caps. So I think it adds a great variation. Lastly, I'm going to put a little sprig of greenery on the hat. And there's so much you could do with this. I could have kept going, but once it got here, I thought I really love the simplicity of this. It's got just enough embellishments to make it very interesting. He's very adorable, and I hope that you love him as much as I love showing you to him. Have a great day. Bye-bye.